What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig. We're going to be getting into the charts and talking about what I think may be coming today. A lot of stuff going on. We have the tariffs with China versus the U.S. U.S. raised theirs. I think the China tariffs are up to 145%, and I think it's 125 for China to the U.S. So kind of crazy tariffs, but they both are. The China tariffs don't take effect until I think April 8th. So there's going to be some leeway in there. Probably going to be a lot of announcements swinging the markets. In my opinion, as you guys know, the market's main direction now is down probably for a year or two if things play out the way I think they're going to play out. But there's going to be huge jumps in there. So watch for announcements, things like that. I always say news doesn't really matter. It can matter in the intraday, right? So anyways, we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at where my trades are at. They're at a loss. So the haters are going to love it. And we're just going to be checking out a few other things, but we'll get into Bitcoin also. All right, let's talk about it. So the Dow futures are up 39. I'm looking at the whole thing. The Dow futures are up 183. So it's starting the day green. S&P 23, NASDAQ 85. All the markets are up. Oil's even up about 10 cents. The 10-year is also up, which is kind of weird. So we'll see what's going on there. JP Morgan Chase tops quarterly expectation as Diamond says U.S. economy faces turbulence. Duh. All kinds of stuff going on. Wholesale prices unexpectedly fell 0.4% in March, showing easing inflation. Of course, they're going to start putting out stuff like this. Remember, guys, the better the news gets, the worse the markets are probably going to be. So, but here's where it said China strikes back with 125% tariffs on U.S. goods as trade war intensifies. All right, let's take a look at the markets. Taking a look at Dow Jones. As you guys know, we have some pretty deep targets. Right now, our main resistance here is about this 40,600. If it can get above this, it may push extremely hard up towards this 200-day moving average or at about 42.2. But if this remains as resistance, here's what we're looking at. If the weekly closes below this trend line, which it's Friday. Oh yeah, happy Friday, everybody. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Before we go on, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tick the notification bell, smash that like button, leave your comments. Let me know what you think is going to happen today. Curious to hear your expectations. So you guys know I'm looking at this as an ending fifth wave diagonal. I do expect most likely some major downward turmoil if this is going to play out for today. So I would like to see, to confirm this, is it closed below 39.6. If it doesn't close below 39.6, it may not be confirmed. It's at 39.5 right now. 38. I'm sorry. Close below 38 is what I would be expecting for this to confirm. So it's got to go down about 1,600 points. We'll see what happens there. Keep an eye on the Dow. If it does push up, we may just come test this resistance again. Looking at the S&P, same thing. The S&P is pretty much already confirmed, right? When it broke this parabola, let me get the RSI out of here. When it broke this parabola here, that pretty much confirmed it for me. This is what I think is our resistance for the S&P is about 5,400. If it gets above this and gets support, you could possibly long it to about 5,700. But if this remains resistance, I'm still looking for us to come down and tag this trend line somewhere around 4,600, 4,700, somewhere in that area. If it doesn't happen this week, keep an eye on these levels because I still believe it at least comes down to touch this. And if that breaks, we all know what that means. NASDAQ. So on the NASDAQ, we are currently below our resistance. We already hit our target down here, are pretty damn close to it. So again, if today everything gets bearish, your area to watch for on the NASDAQ is going to be about 16 or 14.9. 14.9 is what you're going to want to watch. It closed below that, and that means next week's probably going to be pretty bearish. Oil Oil's still below our resistance. Old support, new resistance. We've been waiting for this for a long time, years. All right, drum roll, please. We're going to take a look at my trade on Prime. Boom, we are at a loss, at a 16,700 loss. But remember, guys, we're up even now with this loss about 135,000 for the last month, about the last 5 weeks. 150 total with this loss gets us down to about 135. I'm probably going to enter more shorts here. I do think this could go up higher, and I'll show you in the charts. And I'll show you where I'll be adding, and I'll show you where I'll be getting out. Well, no, I'll show the Discord group where I'll be getting out. Link down below. But if you guys are interested in trading, this is ending this month. So make sure, if you haven't already and you are interested in trading, to check out Prime XBT. You can trade Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, crypto, Dow Jones, MicroStrategy, all from one exchange. And you can use your crypto to trade it, right? So by using my link down below, they will match up to $10,000 of your deposit. So if you put in $100, they'll match it 100%. So if you put in 100, they'll put in 100 you can use towards your margin. If you put in 10,000, they'll put in 10,000 that you can use towards your margin. This ends in a couple weeks, so if you're gonna use it and take advantage of it, now is the time. And if you already have an account with my link, all you have to do is go to go to promo codes and put in Savvy100. That'll get you set up for it. That's for those that already have an account. If you don't have an account, once you sign up right now with my link, it'll work. And if you're signed up under a different link, it will not work. People have contacted me on that. You have to be signed up under my link. It is for my followers. All right. BITUNIX, I have not entered a trade yet, but if we look at these EMAs here, we are bullish on the EMAs if we continue closing above the 8 EMA on the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour. Let's throw the 4 hour up. So the 4 hour, we need to stay above this 8 EMA at 81,140 to be bullish, right? Your next target is the 200 EMA, about 84,000, right in that area. So that is the area I'm looking for resistance. If we do get up to there, I'll probably add a little bit into my short. I'm 4 Bitcoin short. I'll add a 5th on Prime. I may get into a short on here. I'm kind of waiting for an entry. If you guys are interested in BITUNIX, for those that don't want VPN or KYC, the link is down below. Signing up using my link will get you just for the rest of this month. I think it ends on the 24th. I'm not exactly sure, but you can win, and I have it here. Oh, I don't have it on here anymore, but you can win. The 2 top prizes are Rolex and a Tesla. Check it out down below. Sign up with my link. Both Prime XBT and BITUNIX sponsor the channel, and they both, next to their links down below, have tutorials you can watch to kind of get you a little familiar with them. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Here is my bullish. Here is my bearish. Let's see if we close this week. We still have 2 more days for the close of Bitcoin, right? As long as we are below this 8 EMA at 85.2, I'm bearish on Bitcoin, right? Just like back here. Keep an eye on it. Here's the bearish chart. And let's take a look at our 4 hour. First our daily. So our daily target is at 68. I still think we're most likely going to come down and hit this, of course, unless we get a crazy post or something from who or somebody of that sort, right? Keep a close eye on this 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart, we are retesting this triangle again. This will be the second time. I believe if we come up here in the next day or so and retest this again, this 83.5 needs to hold as resistance if you're bearish like me. If not, then you're going to look, your next resistance is going to be about this 86.4 range. If that breaks, you got your heaviest resistance at 89, and then of course 91. But 83.5, this has been our support resistance line we've been watching forever, since way before we broke this. If you guys have been around for any amount of time, we've been calling all these moves. This we got below, but we keep getting back above. I believe the next time 76 break, it will be the resistance. And then, of course, our targets, our main target's 69 to 70,000. If that breaks, not saying that's going to break for sure without a big bounce, right? But be looking for about 62, 60 range. Also, we can look at this right here. So if you guys are watching your RSI, if you break this 60 range on the RSI, then this is probably going to go up pretty rapidly. But if this remains resistance here, we'll come down and touch the bottom of this. And if you watch it on the RSI, you could long when the RSI gets down here, which will probably be that 69 to 70 if it happens. But otherwise, if we break up here, test it for support and continue up, it could be a nice little run up for Bitcoin. Be cautious, be careful, be safe. Don't forget, we do a live stream at noon, Monday through Friday. So we'll see what these markets are doing at noon. I'll be back. We'll talk about it. Make sure you subscribe, tick the notification bell, smash that like button, and you'll get notified when I go live. Thanks, guys. Take it easy. Have an awesome day.